As you talk about the disparate systems, right, and accessing unstructured content, from different sources or through different applications, one of the things that I see quite a bit of today is, what do we have to address specific HR and kind of payroll related unstructured content? When you mentioned extended ECM by OpenText, there's a purpose-built solution, extended ECM for SuccessFactors.
Absolutely, right? Yes.
For those in the audience that are kind of wondering, why is there a purpose-built repository for HR and payroll type data as opposed to any other unstructured data?
Well, to start with, HR is highly sensitive information. Mm-hmm. You want to secure, sequester, however you want to address that. This is confidential information. This is something that you cannot share with the general masses. So yes, you can have an enterprise content management solution, but there are certain secrecy or privacy of the documents that you have to address. And number one, OpenText is able to address that part. But the second piece that becomes, again, it's a common problem that has been addressed by OpenText is, well, what does an HR solution like SuccessFactors do? Yeah. They have enrollment, they bring employee on board. You might have a resume that may or may not be directly into SuccessFactors. You want a third-party application from where you fetch the resume or the credentials or the background. You want to store that information for your personnel.
It's really everything from the recruit to retire process, right?
Absolutely.
And everything that comes along the way.
And that information has to be kept for an extended period of time. Mm-hmm. How do you want to retain that information? What kind of information should be retained for, say, 40 years? And what can be defensively disposed in 2 years?
Right.
Can a single application do that? Well, now OpenText Extended ECM has all those capabilities. And that's why it is being adopted quite well in the market space.